Hi, this is Tony Goicoechea. I wanted to comment on a article I read in Business Insider pertaining to their new ad agency. Business Insider reports, I'm going to actually read it here, that their new ad agency, they will be paid it's going to be a pay for performance, I guess, type of compensation, so to speak. So a bit unusual, as you know, most agencies are paid a percentage of the media spend. And so this is going to be a little bit unusual. It's not really necessarily new. It's just not commonly done. But I think this is actually a good thing. And even the agency boss, and her name is Wendy Clark. The new agency for McDonald's, by the way, is DDB of North America. But anyways, the agency boss, Wendy Clark, in this article talks about why it's a good thing, or rather, she says it's a good thing. But I think this is a good thing, and I'll tell you why. First off, me working in marketing, I know a lot of different people. There's a lot of sort of different schools of thought, so to speak, and I've never really been a fan of just making nice, pretty slogan, or rather nice, pretty advertisements or witty slogans just for the sake of it. I really believe that you should be able to track your marketing results. I know with bigger brands, it's not really as easy to do. It can get tougher, definitely. But when you're a bigger brand, you have money to play with. I remember after the crash in 2008, definitely a lot of advertisers were getting a little bit harder on their on the agencies that they're working with. They said, hey, we need to kind of see some kind of return for what we're spending on it. It's not enough just to create pretty websites, catchy slogans, clever ads, talking frogs, pink bunnies that beat a drum, that kind of thing. You actually have to show how it's making you money, how you're getting a return on your investment. So I think this is really great. I think that I think it'll send a signal to other big advertisers out there. Who knows, maybe someone as big as McDonald's out there, and really hold the advertising agencies or the ad agencies that they work with and keep them accountable. I'm a big fan of, again, making sure that your marketing is trackable and that it's measurable. So, kind of curious to see what's going to happen next. Will anyone follow suit? Who knows? I do know that. Actually, let me backtrack to the story here a little bit. What I think is interesting also is that they're going to keep the slogan, "I'm loving it," and I think that there's actually a lot of things that they can do with this that they haven't really done before. I think that McDonald's, you think of the brand, right? It's definitely convenient. It's definitely consistent. I don't know about your experience with McDonald's, but anytime I've eaten anywhere, I can pretty much expect everything to taste the same as it did at the McDonald's. I don't know. Several states away. Let's say I went to California, I was on a trip to California, then I went on a business trip to New York City, and if I decide to eat at McDonald's, which I don't eat there often, frankly, but on occasions that I do, I know that everything's going to taste the same, everything's going to be cooked, well done, etc., etc. So it's convenient, it's reliable, but I feel like there's another element that they could add to their branding, and I think that the slogan, "I'm loving it," which they've used, I think, for several years now, maybe almost a decade, I want to say. I could be completely wrong. There's definitely things they can be doing with it. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I wouldn't say what Starbucks did. What Starbucks did was they created kind of like a third place, and that's kind of what they wanted to do, kind of like a home away from home, but definitely something I think where it just makes, for lack of a better word, it makes it seem more familiar. Not that McDonald's isn't familiar, but that makes it kind of more like a place you want to go to just because of the feelings that it evokes. And I'm not talking about something that goes beyond consistency and convenience, which is when I think about McDonald's, that's what I really think about. You just, in my opinion, you're in a pinch, you got to get something really quick, and it's not going to be terrible. It's McDonald's, something that's inexpensive and consistent no matter where you go. McDonald's. So, but anyways, feel free to leave your comments below, and feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions.